Okay, so yesterday in the rainforest we collected these pinky red fruits here, and this is the fruit of the Syzygium or the Lilly Pilly. It's various different species of this plant. You can find it in Wild Food in Australia. This is an absolutely gem of a book by A.B. and J.W. Cribb. Anyway, yeah, I've already talked about this book in the past, but so we found these, and we're going to process these. These were on the ground. We don't have to take them off the tree. The trees are almost, 20 meters or more in height. They're huge trees. The other things we found too were these. These are the black bean. These are the seeds. Look at the size of these big bean seeds. They're huge. And here's a pod which they occur inside of. If we can open up that pod, and there's two of them in there. Okay, starting to go a bit moldy because they were getting a bit of humidity in there, but that's the pod, and we'll let these ones dry out. But the thing is, these require very special processing. You just can't eat these like this, cook them and eat them. They're very poisonous unless they're treated in a particular way. So I've written about this and talked about it in the past, so I'm not going to make another video on it now. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description to that. But what we're going to do now, we're going to clean up these things, and we're going to boil them up in a container, and we're going to make some jam out of them. Okay, so let's get cracking with that. So we're just going to clean these up a little bit. Don't really need too much off of them. We're going to maybe Okay, the thing about this Turk stove is you've got to use really small bits of wood. This is really hard Aussie eucalyptus wood, and when you do that, it gets the heat in there. You can hear this thing boiling in here now. Fruit off of this tree, which this is a bush lemon, a wild kind of lemon tree, okay? This thing here. Okay, so we found another bush lemon. Here it is here with some lemons on it, and we're going to use this to try and gel that Lilly Pilly jam we were making the other day. One chance. Put some matches in there. Ready? Okay, so that's the gasification process there on the Turks. You can see that there, air coming in from the sides and mixing with the unburnt fuel. So there you go, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, so this is how it should be, pretty smokeless because gasification is taking place. and air's coming in through these vents and mixing with all that unburnt fuel, right? What we're going to do here is I'm going to put the lemon into here, the rind. Okay, so I'm going to cut some of the rind off. Okay, that's how you put a bigger pot on a small stove like the Turks with the flames coming out there like that. That's real gasification going on there now. Just so what we're going to do, we're going to let this cool now. I'll just show you. Oh, there it is in there. We're going to let that cool, and that should gel, I hope. That's our Syzygium thing. It looks a bit thickish in there, jelly-like. Okay. Okay, so I was going to make jam out of this, but it didn't gel, even with the pectin, I thought, from the wild lemons in there. But what it made was like this kind of really thick, syrupy cordial, you know, so you can add this to water, and I have indeed added it to water, so it has quite a nice, tarty taste with those Lilly Pillies in there and a bit of lemon and some brown sugar that you saw me add in there earlier on. So there you go, a bit of food from the bush, the rainforests. Yeah, bush camping tools here. Thanks for watching. There'll be more of these videos as time goes on.